I wonder if the choices we make in everyday life are subconsciously driven by our own innate desire to feel accepted and loved by others or by our own very selves. Perhaps the decisions and our behaviors in life and the goals we have created for ourselves were all because we want to feel loved and accepted by society, by others, and most importantly, by our own selves. But that's just a thought. If I become this successful, I will finally fully accept my whole worth. But that's the thing. The fact that we exist, that you exist, is more than enough reason for you to be loved. You don't have to be a certain person or act a certain way to be accepted and loved. Contrary to what your external environment might say, or your own inner voices might say, you are worthy of love. You are enough. I don't know who or what told us, all of us, that we aren't lovable. We are. You are. You've simply got to find your own people. Think of it like this: we are so very many people on this planet. We all grew up with particular upbringings. Therefore, we have different personalities, different beliefs, and different mindsets, and different love languages, different likes and dislikes. And that is okay. Variety is what makes this world an interesting place. It would be so incredibly boring otherwise. And because variety exists, you've got to be open and receptive to the fact that not everyone expresses and receives love the same way that you do. Some have experienced and processed pain and love differently, and sometimes the way they express that differs, even if it hurts. I feel like as a society, we have developed this lack of understanding towards other people's reasons of acting a certain way. Not everyone has the mental and emotional capacity to communicate love and care and affection in a healthy, proper way. So, my love, my whole point is when someone acts differently from what you're used to, or acts in a way that could be hurtful towards you, they're simply trying to make sense of this world whilst attempting to be understood and accepted by you, even if the way they do it is different or wrong or toxic or unhealthy. But of course, causing deliberate pain is not an excuse. But at the same time, not everyone has developed the ability to communicate in a healthy, proper, loving way. And it's easy to blame the system or the people outside of you. But what's brave and what's the true definition of love is for you to know that it is their own way of wanting to be loved. It's just the way they communicate it differs. That's why proper and healthy communication is integral to every single type of relationship out there, especially the relationship that you have with yourself. Because if you really genuinely think about it, despite everything, everyone simply wants to feel loved and accepted and understood at the end of the day. I want to feel loved and accepted and understood at the end of the day by my own self, but my own external environment. But of course, even if I personally want that, the other person might not. So remember, when it's not healthy for either of you, no matter how many attempts of wanting to be understood, if you don't share similar values or ways of communication, someone has to walk away. And that is okay because that is one form, another form of love and respect towards yourself and towards others.